let him hear. He that leads to captivity shall go into captivity.
So y'all led our people into captivity. Y'all killing our people to this day in 2020. Nothing has changed, man.
That's right.
It's straight up oppression coming from you so-called white people, man.
That's right.
Read on.
Bring it up. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
What the Bible say?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the
That's all
sword.
y'all do. Y'all kill with the sword, man. Y'all kill, y'all rape, y'all rob, y'all murder the blacks and Latinos, man.
That's right.
And y'all think we supposed to hold hands with you and love you and be at peace with you? No, we gonna go to war with you, man.
That's right.
Read on.
Here is the patience and faith of the saints.
And that's what we patiently waiting for. We patiently waiting for God to enslave all so-called white people.
That's
man.
right.
Give me Ecclesiastes 1:9. What's your nationality?
People, bro.
What's your nationality?
I'm mixed, bro.
What's your father?
My dad is black. None of that is
You're black. Your father's black,
so
right?
what you're saying is I need to hate
Hold
my
up,
mama
hold
then?
up.
I
Your
need to hate
father,
my
hold
mama
up,
then?
hold
My
up,
mama
brother.
white, bro.
Hold up,
That's why I
brother.
need to hate my mama.
Just listen, brother.
What, bro? I'm listening.
Your father is a so-called black man, right?
So-called, what the fuck you talking about?
So-called because black is just a color out of a crayon box. Your skin is not black, brother.
Clearly.
Right?
Clearly.
So you will be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. You God chosen people, whether you know it or not,
I'm hip to
brother.
all that shit, bro.
Whether you know it or not, you God chosen people. You got to come back to your nationality, brother.
That's right.
That's what you need to come back to. You got to separate from these so-called white people,
Fuck
brother.
my mama.
That's right.
Give me Ecclesiastes 1:9.
Bring it on, right? She's at the 1 verse 9. You know, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, right? And that which is done, that shall be done.
Read on.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
There's no new thing under the sun. See, the same thing that was going on in the 60s and the 50s and the days of slavery is going on today, brother.
That's right.
It's going on now. This is why y'all have to separate from these white people, brother.
That's right.
You come back to y'all nationality. We have to go to war with these devils. Right, but y'all got to get y'all spirit together. Y'all have to get y'all spirit right. Separate from the ways of America. Put off the sin. Put off the iniquity.
That's
you
right.
see? Give me Isaiah 49:6.
Bring it out, King.
Right? And give me Deuteronomy 28 and 25.
Bring it out.
Bring it up.
God said to the 49. 49 verse 6.
Bring it out.
And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to rise of the tribes of Jacob.
To do what?
To rise of the tribes of Jacob.
The tribes of Jacob. You so-called blacks and Latinos, y'all are the Israelites that the Bible speaks about.
That's right.
This is why these things are happening to you, because you're being punished by the Lord.
That's
we in sin. We in iniquity. We following these different religions, these different sects, these different denominations, man. We are the God-chosen people, the Israelites, brother. Right? You got to separate from these white people, brother.
That's right.
That's what you have to understand. 400, 500 years, and nothing has changed, brother. It's the same results. What that tell you, brother? Bring that out, King.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Chapter 28. Bring it out. Verse 25.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies.
What the Bible say?
The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy
We've
enemies.
been killed before our enemies. Isn't this what's happening in 2020? Read on.
Thou shalt go out one way against them,
Read on.
and flee 7 ways for them,
Read on.
and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth.
Give me verse 22.
Verse 22.
Deuteronomy 28 and 22. Right?
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 22. Bring it out. And it reads this. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, with a fever, with inflammation, and with a extreme burning, with the sword.
With the what?
With the sword.
That's what we getting killed by, the sword. Read on.
And with blasting.
And with what?
With blasting.
With blasting from these police cops, man. Read on.
And with mildew. And they shall pursue thee until thou perish.
Now, brother, let me ask you a question. What's your nationality?
I'm black.
You black? You black in Puerto Rico? What's your father?
My father Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican? Now give me Deuteronomy 28 and 37. Now the word Puerto Rico, it just means rich port. Right? So that's not a real nationality. That's a title that was given to your people. Right? And black is just a color out of a crayon box. You see, and our skin is brown, so how can we be black?
That's right.
What we out here explaining out the Bible is that you are Israelite, God chosen people.
Wake them up. That's
right? Read on.
Bring it out. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. Yeah. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
And a what?
And a byword.
Byword. So Puerto Rican, black, Negro, nigga, spick, all those are bywords, brother. Read on.
Among all nations whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Now this is a curse that fell upon the Israelites for breaking the commandments of God.
That's right.
Give me 28 and 15.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
So the
God,
Lord said we didn't listen to the Lord our power. Read on.
to observe to do all his commandments
So if the people in this sign didn't keep the commandments of the Lord, what would happen?
and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses,
All these brutality.
all these curses,
Getting killed by these cops.
all these curses,
Going into slavery.
all these curses
Curses came upon our people. Read on.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Read on.
Cursed shall thou be in the city,
Cursed shalt thou be in the cities. When you go to every city in America, you go to these ghettos and the slums, our people are at the bottom, man.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Cursed shalt thou be in the field, man. We was cursed in the cotton field, in the slave field, in the plantation, picking cotton from sun up to sundown. Right? What people did that to us? The so-called white man.
That's right.
Right? We just giving you the truth. Read on.
That's right.
And cursed shall thou be that fit in the field.
Keep the spirit up, brothers.
That's right. That's right.
Turned up, man.
And cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
The Bible say.
And
cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Give me verse 68.
Bring it
Verse
out.
68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
The
again.
Lord said he would bring the Israelites back into Egypt.
Bring it out.
Now
huh?
we have to figure out what Egypt means. Give me that, King. Bring that out. The Lord said, I'm going to bring my people back into Egypt. Bring that out.
Right. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
And we need more brothers out here, man. You don't see no brothers. All you see is the other nations, man. I see majority white people than black people out here.
That's right.
That's a goddamn shame, man.
That's right.
Right? Where you hood brothers at, man? Quick to bang and kill your brother. Why you not out here standing up for your people, man?
That's right.
Bring it out, King.
Look at Exodus chapter 20 and verses 2. I am the Lord thy God, which shall brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of
But
bondage.
it's Egypt.
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is just symbolic for bondage and slavery.
That's
'Cause
right.
That's what the Israelites was doing in Egypt. They were slaves under Pharaoh and the Egyptians. So the Lord said, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt, meaning slavery. Bring it out, King.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery again. Read on.
With
With
ships.
ships.
What?
With ships.
With ships, man. Cargo slave ships. That's how we got over here in America.
Bring it out.
Captives, man. Slaves. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We never seen our homeland as a collective whole, as a nation. That's why we still over here in America, man. America is not our homeland. Read on.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And no, and no man
Make sure
shall
y'all,
buy.
Salakia, make sure y'all passing out the literature, man. Make sure y'all passing out the literature. Give it to them sisters down there. Bring it out.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Bring it
All we
out.
out here to do is wake up our people, the so-called blacks and Latinos.
That's right.
Right? We ain't out here to bust cars and shoot at people. We ain't doing that. We gotta wake the minds and the consciousness of our people, man.
That's right.
That's right.
It's a spiritual warfare.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
Slavery again. Read on.
with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right? Read on.
And there you shall be sold unto your
To
enemies.
your friends.
Your enemies.
Your companion.
Your enemies.
Your associate.
Your enemies.
So God is saying the white man is our enemy.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Whether people know it or not, it's just the facts of the matter.
Bring it out.
Right? We are at war with the so-called white race.
That's right.
Right? It don't matter if you have white friends, if you say you love white people, it's still a war between our nations.
That's right.
Right? And we have to be on the side of our people.
That's right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Kind.
They're going to be on the side of their people, and we're going to be on the side of our people.
That's right.
Read on.
For bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall bite.
No man shall save you from this affliction.
That's right.
The only person that's going to save you is the Most High God. Give me Hosea 6:1.
That's right.
Right?
Get out, man.
Hosea chapter 6 and verse 1.
That's right.
Now's the time for all you so-called blacks and Latinos. Wake up, man.
That's right.
Come out of your sleep, man. Realize who your oppressors are in 2020.
That's right.
Bring it out. It take a brother to die for you to gather together, man. George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Sean Reed, Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin. The list goes on and on. When you gonna get the memo? Bring it out.
Hosea chapter 6 and verses 1.
Bring it out.
Come and let us return unto the Lord.
The Bible say,
Come and let us return unto the Lord.
come and let us return back unto the Lord.
That's right.
The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Read on.
or he hath torn.
He have did what?
Or he hath torn.
Most High put us in these conditions because we sinners.
That's right.
Our people love crab, shrimp, lobster, pork to kill each other. Our women love to wear pants.
That's right.
Our brothers love to be effeminate. You see? So the Most High put these curses upon us because we are a rebellious nation. Read on.
And he will heal us.
And that y'all gotta go with that, huh?
See that?
Y'all gotta go with that.
See?
You see? That's why we ain't gonna get nowhere, man.
That's right.
Cause y'all don't like discipline. Y'all don't like correction, man. You see that? So brother, wake up, man. Right? We want to keep talking about the problem. Y'all the problem, man.
That's right.
Y'all the problem because y'all don't want to wake up. Y'all still rebellious, man.
That's right.
Bring it out. That's why more cop shootings and cop killings gonna happen. Y'all haven't seen nothing yet.
That's right.
Y'all think this the end all be all? No, it's not.
Tip of the iceberg.
This is the tip of the iceberg.
That's right.
Right? War has been declared out on the people in this sign.
That's right.
And if you're not right with the Heavenly Father, you will be destroyed.
That's right.
You will get put to death by more police. Bring it out.
Bring it out. And he has smitten.
He have did what?
And he has smitten.
The Lord have smitten.
That's
But
right.
he used the so-called white man to do it. Read on.
And he will bind us up.
Psalm 17 and 13.
We should have stood at this spot earlier.
And he will bind us up.
To do what?
And he will bind us up.
So the Most High God is going to bind us up. Right? Brothers got to take that dial out your head, man. Right? Stop being effeminate, man. Right? Read on.
Come out of Babylon.
Come out of the ways of America, man. Read on.
In 2 days will he
And we see that you blacks and Latinos not ready, man. Look at you, man. It's no outcry, right? It's more white people out here than black people.
Sad, man.
That's sad as hell, man.
Damn shame.
Bring it out. But let it would have been an NBA game or NFL or some type of folly going on. You would have had niggas out here lined up, man, with bottles in their hand, loud as all hell. Right, for folly. That's why the Lord said folly is set at great dignity.
That's right.
Because the so-called blacks and Latinos, the fact of the matter is y'all love folly. Y'all love foolishness.
That's right.
Read on.
In 2 days will he revive us. And the 3rd day he will rise us up.
Do what?
He will rise us up.
So the Most High God is rousing his people back up. The ones that want to return back to the Lord, like you see these brothers out here, strong men of the nation, we out here standing up for our people, man.
That's
right.
We realize who our enemies are. Give me a Nehemiah chapter 5 and verse 9.
Bring that out, huh?
And give me Sirach chapter 6 and verse 13. Jake ain't ready, man. The so-called black man is not ready. Because where they at? I don't see them. They ain't ready for no race wars. Y'all not ready to come back to the Lord. Y'all not ready for nothing, man. That's why these police shooters gonna keep happening. These lynchings gonna keep happening. Bring it out, man. Until you wake the hell up and get that warrior-like spirit on you.
That's right.
Bring it out, King. Right? Every nation on the earth has a military. Don't the white man got a United States military?
Exactly.
Don't North Korea?
Con.
China?
Con.
Where the black man military at, man?
Where to be found?
Bring it out.
5 and 9.
Yeah, Nehemiah chapter 5, verse 9. Yeah.
Book of Nehemiah chapter 5 and verses 9.
Bring it out.
Also I said, it is not good that ye do.
It is not good that you so-called blacks and Latinos do. Join hand in hand with the devil. Read on.
Ought ye not walk in the fear of God.
So you're supposed to walk in the fear of the Lord by keeping the commandments, living a righteous and holy lifestyle. Read on.
Because of the reproach of the heathen our enemies.
The what?
The heathen our
The
enemies.
heathen, our enemies, man. You blacks and Latinos have enemies. Right? And you see them on a daily basis, man.
That's right.
Bring it out, King.
Book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 13.
Bring it out.
Israel ain't ready.
Separate thyself from thy enemy.
The Bible says,
Separate thyself from thy enemies.
separate thyself from thy enemies. Separate. That's what the Most High is saying. Don't join hand in hand. Don't integrate. Right? Read on.
And take heed of thy friends.
Do what?
And take heed of thy friends.
Take good heed of your friends, blacks and Latinos, Israelites. Take heed of the so-called white man. Right? Pan the camera, brother. Israel is not ready, man. Let's put it out there, man. This is a damn shame, man. Give me Genesis 49. Who shall rouse them up? Genesis the 49th chapter, man. Give me Zechariah chapter 9, verse 12.
Bring it out.
I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed. That's why it's gonna keep happening, man. Oh no, I don't say that, brother. No, I'm gonna say it. That's why it's gonna keep happening, man.
That's right.
Mark my words, man.
God.
Bring it out.
Look at Genesis chapter 49. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together.
What?
Gather yourselves together.
Gather together. People in this sign, come back. Unify. Organize. Read on.
That I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
So we about to read about the things that's befalling the Israelites in the last days. Go to Judah is a lion's whelp.
9. Verse 9.
Start at verse 9. Bring it out.
Verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp.
Judah is the so-called black man, the real Jews of the Bible.
That's right.
Right.
Because we the real Jews. The Bible tells you that the Jews are black. Give me that in Jeremiah 14 and 2.
Bring it up.
The people over in Israel, they stole our nationality and they was put in that land in 1948 under the British mandate.
That's right.
Right? Bring it out. Because the Bible tells you that the Jews are not in their homeland. The Lord said when the Jews return back to the land, there's going to be no war on the earth. Bring it out, King.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2.
Bring it out.
Judah mourning, and the gates thereof language.
So the real Jews are in a state of mourning, affliction, and an outcry. Read on.
They are black unto the ground.
Cut out the real Jews.
They are black unto the ground.
The Bible says the real Jews are black onto the ground.
That's right.
Different shades of brown. Read on.
And the cry of Jerusalem is going up.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. Now give me Revelations 2 and 9. Just proving that the Jews are so-called black people. Bring it out.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9.
Bring it out.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
The Lord said he know the works, the tribulation, the poverty of the real Jews. Because we in poverty.
That's right.
We got to go to work. We got to slave for the so-called white man. Read on.
Right. But thou art rich.
What?
But thou art rich.
We are spiritually rich. Read on.
And I know the blasphemy of which say they are Jews.
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. Read on.
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
And they not the real Jews. But what are they, brother?
But are the synagogues of Satan.
In the synagogue of Satan.
That's
house of the devil. So the real Jews are the blacks.
That's right.
Right? We not Africans, man.
Bring
Africans and Israelites are two different people.
That's right.
The so-called Africans and African Americans, two different people, man.
That's right.
Right? Now we might have came from Africa because we fled into that land in 70 AD, fleeing Roman persecution. And we had to blend in with the African nations, fleeing the Romans, who were the Roman so-called white people.
That's
devils. Bring it out, King. Yep. It always goes back to the white man. The Greeks, the Romans, there was a bunch of homosexuals, pedophiles, and murderers. That's right. And that's the spirit. Give me Isaiah 27 and 11.
Genesis 49 and verse 9.
Right.
Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey of my son, thou art gone up.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. Right? It's a killing every month. Literally. Right? Read on.
He stooped down and he crouched as a lion.
Right?
And as a old lion, who shall rise him up?
Who's gonna rouse up the so-called black man? What is it gonna take? More police shootings, more lynchings on camera for you to rise up? Who's gonna rouse them up, man? We out here to rouse you up. Rouse up your mentality. Right? Stir up your spirit. Put the spirit of war in you, man. Give me Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 8, man.
Look at Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
What the Bible say?
A time to love and a time to hate.
It's a time to love and it's a time to hate. Right now we in the time to hate. Right? We tried love, man. We tried that in the 60s, man.
Bring it out.
We let y'all sick dogs on us, man. You see that? We let you we let y'all spit in our face, literally. So we tried love, man. We tried that route. Now we in the time of war. Right? Read on.
Right?
We're talking about the Bible. Yeah. We're talking about the Bible and why these things are happening unto us.
That's right.
Right? Talk to us. Okay, we're gonna talk to you. Bring it out.
A time of war and a time of peace.
Right now we in a time of war. Right? A war is being declared out on our people. right? That's why these cop shootings and these killings are happening, and they've been going on, right? Read on.
What profit have he that worketh and wherein he
That's it
laboureth?
on that. Now, I want to ask y'all something. What's y'all nationality? African American? See, that's the name of two white men. Africa come from Leo Scipio Africanus. He was a Roman general. And America come from Amerigo Vespucci. He was an Italian map maker. So these are the name of two white men. So we cannot be African Americans. You see that? Give me Deuteronomy 28:37.
Bring it out.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 37.
Bring it out.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
We a byword right now. A byword is anything you call yourself outside of your God-given identity. It's a title that society puts on you. The titles that society put on us is blacks, right? Negroes, niggas, so on and so forth. Read on.
Among all nations which the Lord shall lead thee.
We're going to show y'all who y'all truly are, right? Somebody hold up that 12 tribes of Israel sign. This is who we are. God chosen people, the greatest people on the earth.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy 7:6, King. Give me 28:68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into each begin.
This is a curse that fell upon our people. See, the Israelites, they were slaves in Egypt, right? When you look on the back of your dollar bill, you see the pyramids. So Egypt is America. It means slavery. That's what it's symbolic for. Bring that out. Exodus 20:2. Bring it out, King.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt?
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is just bondage, brother. That's what Egypt means. Slavery, captivity. You see that? And go back to 28:68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall bring thee into each begin.
Slavery, captivity again. Read on.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With cargo slave ships. That's in the Bible.
That's right.
That's a curse.
Wake them up.
Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more
We
again.
never seen our homeland. Read on.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Your friends.
Your enemies.
Sold to our enemies. The so-called white man.
That's right.
Read on.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Slave men and slave women. Read on.
And no man shall buy you.
Meaning no man shall buy you out your captivity. No man shall redeem you from your slavery. You see that? So this is a curse that fell upon our people, right, brother? Right? This is in the scriptures. Right? So what we have to do is come back unto the Lord. Because the Lord is telling you why these things are happening unto us. You see that? So y'all sisters got to repent though. Get y'all spirit right. Get ready for the battle. Y'all eat pork? Give me Leviticus 11:7.
Bring it out.
Right? Bring that out. Now that's a sin according to God. Right?
Bring it out.
And God is a so-called black man.
That's
Y'all didn't know. Right?
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine,
Swine is pig. Read on.
though he divide the hoof and be cloven for thee, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So pig is unclean to you. Read on.
Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you.
So pig is unclean. So should we eat pork if God said pig is unclean? Right? So we got to repent from that. Change our ways. Crab, shrimp, and lobster too. That's abominable. Give me verse 9, King.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
That's right.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters and in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So everything that come out of the water, it has to have fins and scales in order for you to eat it. Right? Name some things that have fins and scales, brothers.
Salmon.
Salmon,
God.
cod,
Whitening.
whiting, perch, trout.
Big mouth bass.
Right? So all these fish have fins and scales, so God said we could eat it. Right? Read on.
And all that have not fins and
All
scales
that have not fins and scales, read on.
in the seas and in the rivers, and all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
So everything that come out of the water that don't have fins and scales is an abomination. Such as crab, shrimp, lobster, oysters, clams, octopus. God said we can't eat these things. We are holy people.
That's right.
Right? Shrimp is in the same family as a roach. Crab is in the same family as a spider. That's why it has all them legs. You see? That's why we can't eat these things. Right? Lobster is a scorpion.
Bottom
Exactly.
feeder.
They bottom feeders. They crustaceans. God said don't eat it. So we got to come back to living righteous so we can get out of these conditions.
Right.
Give me 28:1. Deuteronomy 28:1.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Everybody trying to figure out what we have to do as a people is simple. Come back to the Lord.
That's right.
Right? Majority of black people believe in God. It's not a coincidence. Right? Why we look into all these outlets? We got to look into these different things. It's right here in the Bible. Right? Our solution is right here in the scriptures. Bring it out. We're not talking about these Christian churches because they lying to our people as well. They got 501c3s. They shake collection plate in your face. The pastor sleeping with the woman in the congregation. It's all wickedness going on.
That's right.
Right? Bring it out.
Book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 1.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The Lord said, hearken diligently. Listen to the Lord. Be obedient children. Read on.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord will set thee on high above all nations.
Above what?
Above all nations.
God said if we keep the commandments, we're going to be above all nations. Right? We're not going to be at the bottom no more. We're not going to have to keep going to their stores and buying their clothes and going to their banks and eating of their food. All we got to do is keep the commandments. It's a spiritual thing. Read on.
Of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee.
All these what?
All these blessings shall come on thee.
We got to keep the commandments so these blessings could come upon us. Y'all have to understand these things. Throw that black out your mind. Throw that African American. Right? Black is just a word that means dark, evil, void of light. That's the titles they put on us. And they call themselves white because white means pure. Free from sin.
They pink.
Right? And they pink, like the brother said. They the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Give me 29 and 1, King. Give up 29 and 1.
Deuteronomy 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
With who?
The children of Israel.
It's our nationality. Y'all the children of Israel. You see that? Devils. They ain't need to do that. Right? They trying to stop the word. But it's okay, the word still won't come out.
We hear you, brother.
Right? All praise to the Most High. Say it again, sister. All praises is due.
That's right.
Right? So give me 22 and 5. Do on 22 and 5.
Bring it out.
I want to give y'all another commandment. Gotta try the spirit by the spirit. Now, a lot of women don't like to hear this verse. Right? So give me 22 and 5.
Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Before we deal with the first part, we're going to deal with the second part. It said, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. What's a woman's garment? Right? So should a man wear a dress? What about a purse? Should he do his makeup? No, right? So the Lord said a woman shall not wear that which pertains to a man. That's talking about pants. Right? Because prior to the 60s, women didn't wear pants. Your great-great-grandmother, they ain't wear pants. Right? Pants was put on y'all by the so-called white man. Right?
That's right.
You see that? So God don't want women wearing pants. He want women wearing modest apparel, dresses. You see that? You got a precept, brother? Bring it up. And we giving y'all the truth right now.
Toby.
Right? Bring it up.
There's the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
And what?
In modest apparel.
In modest apparel. Not with tight pants. You see that? Not with booty shorts on. Read on.
With shamefacedness.
What?
With shamefacedness and sobriety. Not with bordered hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array, but with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Keep going. Yeah. Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor assert authority over the men.
Right, so how we get out of these conditions, first of all, the men got to be on the front line. Right? And the women going, y'all beside us. You know what I'm saying? But the men go to war.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So we need our men to wake up and realize these things, but y'all sisters have to fall in line too. Right?
Y'all like this, don't y'all?
You see that? So women have to wear dresses according to the Bible.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a law in the Bible that we have to keep. You see? Give me Exodus 20 and 8.
Bring it out.
Bring it out, King.
This the rest of it. But to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. No, that's it.
Give me Exodus 20 and 8. Is it making sense? All right, Exodus chapter 20.
Exodus 20 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Now, the Sabbath day is Saturday, right? The Sabbath day is not Sunday, where our people go to worship in church. The Sabbath day is Saturday. Read on.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Read on.
In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy maidservant, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant,
Right.
nor thy cattle,
Read
nor
on.
thy stranger that's within thy gates.
Right. So on the 6th day, Salaki, on the 7th day, Saturday, we can't do any work. It's a day of rest to the Heavenly Father.
Right.
So these are holy days that God wants us to keep and abide by. Like here in America, you got all these laws, over 20,000 laws. God said we got laws in the Bible, right? To govern our nation, to keep order, to keep structure. Because if everybody doing what they want, ain't gonna be no order. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no structure. Ain't gonna be no unity. Give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Right?
First Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
What the Bible say?
Let all things be done decently and in order.
All things be done decently and in order.
That's right.
So these laws is order, they're structure. You understand? So y'all sisters have to get with the laws of God, get with the Bible. You understand? Do y'all have any questions? Right? So let me ask y'all
Do
something.
y'all ever read the Message to the Black Man in America?
Say it again.
Have y'all ever read the book Message to the Black Man in America by Elijah Woman?
Say it again, sister.
Have you ever read the Message to the Black Man? It's a book.
No, me personally, I haven't read the book. What about it?
It's basically describing everything that y'all talking about. Basically, black men does take lead first.
Right.
In order for us to succeed as a family, the black man must be led.
Exactly.
Everybody else have control over their woman except for the black man in America.
Right.
We let our woman go around, like you say,
Me 28 to 54.
please with y'all, dancing the party. Don't nobody have, like I said, our men just need to take more control of our woman.
Right. That's true. That's true, sister. 28 and 54.
This is Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his
So
brother.
that's another curse that fell upon our nation. The men have an evil eye toward each other.
Yes, right.
Right? They kill each other, they murder each other, but guess what? They're not out here. I don't see no hood niggas in Detroit out here, you know what I'm saying, standing up. Right? Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
What?
And toward the wife of his bosom.
Men have an evil eye toward their wives. Right? That's a lot of, domestic violence going on. Right? A lot of strife within the household, dysfunctional families. Right? And if you want to destroy your nation, the first thing you do is destroy their family. Because it starts at home. This is why the white man destroyed our family structure. See? Read on.
And toward the remnant of his children,
And toward the remnant of his children, this man will have an evil eye. Read on.
which he shall lead.
He shall what?
Which he shall leave.
We known for leaving our children.
That's right.
The so-called black man. Right now, these curses being lifted up, and you see a lot of black men taking care of their children, but the majority of black men, and they got a history of not taking care of their children, right? And that's a curse in the Bible. You see? Give me verse 56.
Verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you,
Tender and delicate woman among you, read on.
which will not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil towards her husband.
So it's the woman too. The woman got to get in order. Now, some certain women have evil eyes toward their man, right? Read on.
Of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
Right. So within our marriages and relationships, we got to be able to work things out, right? Can't be quick to call people out their name, and right, like brothers up here, we used to do those things. You know what I'm saying? But we got to strive to put off those lifestyles, put off those ways, talk things out, be patient. You understand? Try to come to a level of understanding. It's not gonna be easy all the time, right?
Most of us come from the ghetto, so
Exactly.
we taught to hate each other. Our mammies taught us.
Give me James 1:19.
Our mammies taught us to look at our brothers sideways if they did something wrong to us instead of saying, "Hey, that's your brother. You're supposed to be nice to them. You're supposed to
love them.
You're supposed to love them." So now when we get in a relationship, we jagging at each other. We disrespecting each other. We have no respect. We have not been taught to respect each other. So how do we expect to have a perfect relationship if we were taught as children not to respect people that look like us?
Exactly. We was all programmed to behave this way. Give me James 1:19.
James chapter 1 and verse 19.
Bring it out.
And it reads this. What for, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, and slow to speak, and slow to wrath.
You gotta be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Right? A lot of us within this nation, we emotional, we reactionary. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to talk things out and come to common ground. Read on. Because we're not always gonna get along, you know what I'm saying? So it takes patience. It takes understanding. Read on.
For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God.
For the what?
For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God.
Right, read on.
Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness,
Read on.
and receive with meekness and the engrafted word.
The engrafted word is the Bible, the scriptures. Now the truth of the Bible, not these different religions and different denominations. The truth of the scriptures of y'all being Hebrew Israelites, God chosen people. Read on.
Which is able to save your souls.
What?
Which is able to save your souls. But be ye doers of the word.
Be what?
Be doers of the word.
Y'all gotta be doers of the word. Read on.
And not hearers only.
Y'all wanna be a hypocrite. Y'all hearing this word, but now y'all gotta do the word. Right? Read on.
Deceiving your own selves.
You got a precept, brother? Bring it up.
Go back on that unit. It's 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 3.
Bring it up.
Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. And when you look up that word benevolence, that's actually going into let the husband, treat his wife with kindness, and then the other way around.
Okay.
Affection. You know what I'm saying?
And I just want to say something, y'all are so powerful. These people up here standing up behind y'all as if y'all some threat. Y'all ain't got no guns. Y'all ain't got nothing. That don't make no sense. But
Yeah, we
peace and
used
love
to
y'all.
that.
I love y'all though, for real.
All praises to the Most High, because we out here for y'all. Because we got love for y'all.
We got
Right?
love for y'all.
So we had to make it our duty to come out here and teach our people.
Come on now.
Right? Now, I see a lot of white people more than black people, and that's a shame. You see what I'm saying?
But because they have lack of self-love.
Mhm.
We all love ourselves. That's why we out here.
Exactly.
We got something to say.
That's
They ain't
right.
got nothing to say. They don't know themselves. They probably
Give me Psalms 94:16.
They have all kind of stuff.
Psalms 94:16.
That don't make no sense. They outnumbering us right now. This all
Outnumbering us. And we the ones going through it. Bring it up.
Sure, I just wanted to make one point. Our people only stand up when something happens. And we out here every week. And they laugh at us to scorn, but as soon as somebody get killed, now they want to be out here. We out here every week.
Faithfully. Psalms 94:16.
Psalms 94, verse 16.
You got a white woman on the front line. That's crazy. You supposed to have strong brothers out here with beards on their face. Mighty men of the nation. Bring it up. We gotta talk to you, man. Every black man, come over here. Black man, come over here. Hey, black and Latino man, come over here, man.
Come on now. Don't embarrass
Bring it up. This is a damn shame.
That's a shame.
Separate from your enemies.
You know what, ladies
And really, these white people out here because they tired of quarantine, man. That's what that is. Bring it up.
Yeah, 21. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Where you black man that's gonna rise up for your nation, man?
Come on, black people.
Come over here. Gather with your brothers. Come hear the truth. Get ready for the war. We got the mighty men of the nation. You See that? All praise to see how about y'all was shot, man. Hey, y'all sister got the literature? All right, all praise to the Most High. So all praise to see how about y'all was shot. See, we out here to get a word onto the Israelites. We're not going to throw a Molotov cocktail, right? We're not going to bust the windows out the car. And you see, we're going to come out here and bring out the word and spiritually burn down America, man. Right? Spiritually destroy and demolish and abolish America, man. Men out here, man. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 18. Right? Isaiah chapter 2, verse 18. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 18.
Isaiah chapter 2.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 18.
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 18.
Maybe. Keep it down, Eli.
Isaiah 2:18.
Isaiah chapter 2, Isaiah, that's on the
Go
side.
back to the suburbs.
Isaiah 2:18. Right. Come. Hit the brothers up, man.
Come on, come now. Let us reason together, saith the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet,
Well, you can read that. That's Isaiah 1:18.
Read that out.
they should be as wet as snow.
The Lord said, come now and let us reason together. Let us come to a common understanding and a common ground of what we have to do as a people to get out of these conditions. Read on.
If you be willing and obedient,
If you be what?
if you be willing and obedient,
You got to be willing and obedient. Be willing and obedient, because all hell is breaking loose in America, man. Civil unrest, people getting killed. The blacks and Latinos getting killed at a phenomenal rate. Coronavirus, pandemics. Read on.
ye shall eat the good of the
He
land.
shall what?
Ye shall eat the good of the
He
land.
shall eat the good of the land. If you be willing and obedient, and you come back to your you shall be out of these conditions. You shall be raised up as a people. You shall stop being Bring it out. All so-called white people going to slavery. Cops included, man. Devils included. Devils included, man. Bring it out. Bring it out.